Hi, I'm Anita from the Essex Child and Family Wellbeing Service, and I'm here to share some information with you around talking to your children about keeping safe online, along with some tips and hints on how to support boundary setting. These conversations can be difficult to have, and sitting your child or young person down to have a serious conversation might not work. Be more casual. Find a time to chat when you could be engaged in another activity that doesn't really require any focus. For example, watching a television programme that you're not really watching, out for a walk, in the car, or maybe just tidying up. All of these activities can be stopped in order to give your child the full attention that they might need. The importance of boundary setting for things such as screen time. It's important for your child to understand their boundaries when it comes to online use and gaming, but just issuing a list of rules as a parent might not work. It's important that your child is able to be part of a conversation about those boundaries. If you set them together, they're more likely to work. Talk to your child about taking responsibility and give them ownership of their own boundaries. You could set up a list of family rules together, thinking about how much time in the day, when in the day, and where your child is when they're online. You could set a family rule, for example, not to have phones at the table at meal times. Show an interest in what your child is doing and ask them what they enjoy about being online. Ask them about their sites, their apps, their games, and this is a good way for you to potentially identify any risks. Be a role model around using digital media together. Ways to manage the emotional fallout of boundary setting, i.e. when you say no or it's time to turn off and they don't want to. Don't use removal as an instant punishment. Outright bans on activities such as social media and playing games can make your child feel like they are cut off from their friends and they're isolated, particularly in today's climate. Don't turn the Wi-Fi off unless you absolutely have to. It's important not to use it threateningly. For example, saying, "Do you want me to turn the Wi-Fi off?" over and over again. This could create more conflict. Use it as a last resort if they're not responding to those boundaries or taking responsibility for themselves. Make sure that they understand that this is a consequence. Give warnings for the transitions and the end of gaming time. For example, a clear reminder of a transition such as dinner in 15 minutes. And then again, a few minutes before they're due to come off the computer or off their laptop, then just say to them, it's actually time now to say goodbye and to log off the bit you're doing. You're less likely to get an emotional fallout if you're using these methods. Acknowledge their feelings about this. If you just restrict it and don't talk to your child, it can be a missed opportunity for you to build that sense of trust between you. Managing tricky conversations that may arise. As your child starts to navigate and explore the internet, they may come across content that isn't suitable for them or that might upset them and worry them. It's important for you to actively listen to your child and their feelings. Be calm and don't be too quick to give your opinion. Acknowledge their feelings and identify your own emotions to help them explain theirs. Reassure them, let them know that they can always come to you if they've seen anything that worries them or upsets them, and know that you will respond appropriately. Encourage them to talk to you if anything they've seen or heard makes them uncomfortable. It's important that your child knows that you are there to help them know what to do and where to go for support. The importance of talking to children and young people around risks and realistic expectations. It's important that young people understand the risks alongside the benefits of being online. Talking to your child about what they're doing can help you understand the risks and help you to keep your child safe. It can be easy for a child to access inappropriate content or false and misleading content. Does your child understand these risks? Ask them about their friends online. Do they know who they are? Are they who they say they are? How do they know that? Talk to your child about information sharing. Once they've shared information, such as a photo about themselves or others, then they lose control of that information. Explain to them that it can be shared widely and used inappropriately, no matter how much they trust that person at that moment in time. If you would like to talk to somebody or you'd like some support from the Essex Child and Family Wellbeing Service, then please give us a call. You will find the number for your local area on the Essex Child and Family Wellbeing website, and you can request a call back from a school nurse or a healthy family support practitioner. Thank you.